Hi everybody, this is John Fellenstein, Professor Polymer from the Akron Global Polymer Academy with another daily demo. Today we are going to be looking at chemical reactions and evidence of a chemical reaction. So this demonstration is one of the outreach activities that we do for Family Science Nights. This is called Ziploc Chemistry, and in this demonstration we are going to mix together some solid substances as well as some liquids and try to find evidence of a chemical reaction. So the ingredients that we're going to use some baking soda, and we're going to use some calcium chloride, these little ice melting pellets. And then lastly, we're going to use an indicator solution, which is phenol red. This you can buy on Amazon or a pool supply store. The calcium chloride you can buy at a hardware store, and the baking soda you can buy at the grocery store. In order to keep things from getting too messy, we're going to do all of our reaction in a Ziploc bag. This is a quart freezer bag. So we're going to start by mixing our two white solid substances together. We're going to use 2 spoons of the calcium chloride. Set that aside, and 1 spoon of the baking soda. Alrighty, so now we mix those 2 items together. There's not really much going on there, right? Alrighty. We're also going to add to this container 10 to 15 milliliters of the phenol red solution. And we're going to try to put this in here so that it does not dump out into the bag for starters. Alrighty, so there's our phenol red. So no chemical reaction taking place right now. We're going to place this in without dumping it. Alrighty, close the bag and seal it. Try to squeeze out as much of that air as we can. Alrighty, what do you think is going to happen when we dump the cup? Chemical reactions will produce different things like a gas or a change in color or a change in temperature or even a solid precipitate. So this is what's going to happen. Watch what happens when we mix the phenol red indicator solution with the other items. We dump that in, mix it together. You should notice something right away. Alrighty. And then you should notice something else as well. We're trying to mix it up as best as we can. You can hear something as well. So the previous bag had a hole in it and it was letting some stuff escape. We're going to try this again with a little bit more of the phenol red. Which we dump it in, we'll see what happens again. Dump, mix. So we see that color change, so that's evidence of a chemical reaction. Alright, we're also noticing some foam in there, correct? Keep mixing it a little bit. What are you noticing happening with the bag itself? And you can't see it, but actually part of the bag feels a little bit cold and part of the bag feels kind of warm. So notice that the bag is filling up with what appears to be air. Can anybody tell me what they think that gas is inside of there? The generation of a gas is also evidence of chemical reaction. So notice the bag is getting very, very, very full at this point. We're going to have to burp a little bit of that out of there. And that gas that's carbon dioxide being generated in there. Okay, what would happen if we just mixed the baking soda with the phenol red? See what happens there. Dump that in there. Seal our bag. Alright, pour it out. Alright, so you don't seem to be getting color change so much, and there isn't any gas forming with just the baking soda and the phenol red. It is, however, very cold. And this, when the baking soda goes into solution, if the temperature goes down, we call that an endothermic reaction. Endo means in, thermic means heat, endothermic, heat in. Now we're going to try the calcium chloride with the phenol red. So the calcium chloride is in the baggie, the phenol red is in the cup. Drop that in there. We'll try to make all of our tests the same. Seal the bag, burp some air out, and then dump it in. Once again, a slight color change, but not much. However, this material, this liquid is getting very, very, very warm. Alrighty, so when the calcium chloride goes into solution, it's causing energy to be released. This is what we call an exothermic reaction. Exothermic means heat out. So now I'm just going to combine the calcium chloride solution, which warmed up, with the baking soda solution, which cooled down. We're going to combine these two bags together. We'll see what happens with this, okay? We're going to dump one bag into another. See if I can get this to work without it falling on my computer. Okay, here we go. All right, so combine the two liquids. Notice the color change, chemical reaction happening, and the bubbles coming again. All righty. So there you have it. Evidence of chemical reactions can include things like a color change, the generation of gas, temperature change either up or temperature change down. One thing that we did not see today is the formation of a solid when two chemicals mix together. That would be known as what we call a precipitate. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you, and stay safe.